Toe meets leather, and we are underway in Atlanta. Leary from his 5. Gonna try and return it. Got blockers in front of him. Spun around at the 20, still on his feet. 30. 40, out of bounds at about the 44. Georgia Tech off to a great start.
Return. And coaches talked about Christian Leary and said, hey, look, he's a transfer in from Alabama. He really needs to get more touches. It's all about volume with this guy. Well, how about a confidence builder on the first kickoff return?
And how about confidence in him when you think about King, play action. He's going to go all for it, and he's got Singleton. Beat his man, he's going to score.
Wow! One play. That's all Haynes King needs. And how about the true freshman, Eric Singleton Jr., product of Douglasville, Georgia. A play. Soft play action, no penetration from the Bowling Green defense, and
later.
That one was boring then.
Because he just blew by the defender, Tarion Stewart. This is a heck of a back. It's tackled, but that's going to be a horse collar. Picked up about 2 yards on first down, but they're going to add 15 onto it. 4 wide outs. Instead, they give it up the middle. That's going to be a first down. Teron Keith comes into the game.
If Andrew Thacker's defense has had any issues, it's been stopping the run. They're dead last in the ACC in stopping the run, and it's interesting. It's especially on these third downs and these second downs. They have been exposed over and over again in that run game.
Tech brings 5. Will they get to him? They do. Down goes Blaylock. It's a team with 8 sacks last week, and they pick up number 1 this week.
1 sack going into last week. Look at Biggers, number 88. Do you see the quickness and the hand strike of Zeke Biggers? This dude is 6'6".
Counted off at 20 yards as they're now back into their own territory. Blaylock will look to throw. Tech brings just 4, gets it out to Keith, who is out of the backfield and makes the catch. Jackson Cleather in the punt for Bowling Green. End over end kick, fair catch, signaled and made by Rodney Shelley. And we'll get a flag down. Very quick scoring drive for the Jackets to start this game in those black and gold uniforms. They wore so proudly when he was the coach. King with a little hitch. Now he gets it out. That's Rutherford. They want to be tempo, but not just fast all the time. They just want to control the tempo of the game. And right now it seems like Faulkner wants to go fast. Up the middle, there goes Haynes. Still on his feet. Taking the abuse and picking up extra yardage.
Wanting them to get better at is the run blocking, right? And that first run that they had, much improved.
King the fake to Cooley, to his tight end Leonard. Leapfrogs the defender, down inside the 15, they'll mark him at the 12. King passes it out to Leary, touchdown.
Well, we said Bowling Green might script their first 10 plays or so. I think Georgia Tech has been 100% on execution. Every single thing that they have tried has worked. This time, King get out on the edge off of the zone.
Aiden Burr with the try, and he splits the uprights with Blaylock. Blaylock will throw. Tech brings just 3, so he's got time, and he's got a tight end over the middle. Makes the catch and stays on his feet. Andrew Bench with just his 2nd catch of the year. It's going to be enough to move the sticks. Give to Stewart. Tries to change his direction. Look at those quick feet for a big guy. Still on his feet inside the 40. Down inside the 30.
Man!
Kenan Johnson had to track him down. He was dead to rights before you knew it.
Yeah, I was trying to hold back a little with my emotional response to him early, but he is so fun to watch. He's 5'9", 225 pounds. Like, that is a muscle. That is a bowling ball of a guy.
Hayes like to throw. Georgia Tech brings some heat. Has his man Hilaire right at the first down marker, and I mean right at it. Orth is going to keep it himself. He's got blockers on the edge. Still on his feet inside the 5, and reaches for the pylon. Touchdown!
Wow, okay. Okay. At the end, we talked about the defensive backfield not tackling well. Like that needs to be a tackle at the 8-yard line. And just the strength by Orth to pull Johnson into the end zone. Take over this job.
He's got Stewart in the backfield with him. Orth keeps it. No, the flag's down and whistle's blown. Looks like Orth kept it. He did. He was stopped at about the 5. Orth is going to keep it again. Looking for the end zone. Won't get there. Braylon Oliver, no, that now they say he did get in.
There.
It looked like Braylon Oliver was going to keep him out, but he just kept his footing and refused to go down and finally broke the plane.
Man. And look at this push in the middle. You see Biggers just mauling the offensive lineman, and again, poor tackling by Georgia.
Got him into the end zone. Allen and I's kick is good.
And all the wording that the coaches go through.
Yeah, he's still worried. It's a nice gesture. Coolly stops in the backfield. Another helmet goes flying.
Good play on the outside, and they had it blocked up, numbers for numbers, but Oladokin just did a good job slipping under the tight end, bringing up third
down and 19. King has a receiver open in Dominick Blaylock, but not even close.
It takes time to bench. You got to get the appropriate rest time in between sets.
You also don't want to wreck your shoulders, which is always possible. Stewart trying to wreck this defense. To spin again, stays on his feet, still on his feet. Down to the 45. Keith motioning out of the backfield. Georgia Tech bringing heat up the middle. Hilaire can't make the catch.
As effective as they just were.
Do what we did last drive. Block, throw, and catch.
Thanks for the time.
Thanks a lot.
Haynes bounced it outside, and it was a heck of a tackle by Darren Anders.
Ooh, and
that would have been a big game.
Yeah, it would have. Darren Anders need to get back into this game.
Off his first incomplete pass of the game, King now trying to find a receiver, but can't. Overshoots his man. That was Dominick Blaylock, was the closest receiver even in proximity.
By Bowling Green, bringing pressure on that third down, and it worked out.
Much better kick this time around for Shanahan. Embry has zone 20. Blaylock has a receiver wide open here out of the backfield. The throw is high, but it's brought in by Stewart. Inside the 30. It'll be another first down for Bowling Green, 27 yards.
And you see all the wide receivers crossing the field, and that's where the defenders went. You see number 14 right there following the crossing wide receiver. But great play.
Empty backfield again. Teron Keith in the slot. Blaylock looking his way, now the other way, but the pressure finally comes and brings him down. Kevin Harris with the second sack of the day for this Georgia Tech defense.
For a defensive end, that's kind of small, but they play this rush end, and you see that arm, that legs were built very similarly, but use their leverage and strength really well.
Blaylock has time, has a receiver over the middle, caught. That's Abdul Fattah Ibrahim.
Both of those guys, we talk about Hilaire and Ibrahim, they both transferred in from Alabama A&M.
First down and 10 for the Falcons. In the red zone. Orth lowers his shoulder, took a big hit, stayed on his feet before finally being driven back. Clayton Powell-Lee delivered the initial hit from the safety spot.
Right, when Maryland talked with Scott Loeffler, like, how are you going to use these quarterbacks? He said that last drive is exactly how we're going to use it. Well, what I saw,
Tech brings just 4, or throws, and the receiver fell down.
Yeah.
Coming out of his break, Finn Hogan fell down. This is going to be from 40 yards out. Very little wind, as you can see the flags on top of the goalposts. Anaya puts a toe into it, and he's got plenty of distance. 3rd and 10. Falcons bring just 4, so King has time, but way over the top.
And if you don't plant your feet correctly and don't have the right release point, whoa! That's not a... What happened there? And look, it
just hit off the shoulder pad of the up man.
Yeah, wow.
A big mistake. Blaylock back in business. And give to Stewart. Strung along,
Good
dropped for a loss.
just firing, right? Hey, I see it. Can we get downhill and make the play? Because that was going to be a Georgia Tech showing 2 high safeties.
Come with just 4. Blaylock as a receiver. That's the great Austin Osborne on the reception.
Now that bunch, that's Hilaire.
Tech bringing pressure. Blaylock gets rid of it. Has a receiver for the first down. Osborne again, and Daniels giving chase.
Yellow Jackets line up in man-to-man, and he understands, look, I got a trailer. My defensive back's trailing. Don't love how
Stewart on the carry. Comes back this side, gets a block from his quarterback inside the 20. Tackled by Harvey at about the 15. First down for the Falcons.
he is a phenomenal story too. You know, when he was younger in high school, he was out on a picnic.
They bring it. Blaylock going to the end zone. High press. Caught by Finn Hogan.
No way! Yo, wow! Finn Hogan. That could have been the best catch I have ever seen. Gotta see that again. LaMiles Brooks had him around the waist, pulling him to the ground. And that was a phenomenal catch by Finn Hogan. Pound transfer from Central Michigan. He's making a statement on this game.
Anaya adds the points.
I'll tell you what, you can't, he's not going to be able to play without cookies again.
Right. How does Tech respond here in the late going? Rutherford. They need to get the ball in his hands. They need to get it in Leary's hands.
Scrambles that'll pick up 6, 7, 8, 9 yards.
Anytime you have a quarterback sneak.
Run a quarterback sneak. I feel like you have to be able to do that.
King again to pass. He can step up here and run. He's got a lot of grass in front of him. 40, down to the 36. And he took a hit. Just
you know what?
Now the flag comes in.
I don't think. Yeah, and no targeting because nothing hit the head or neck area. But you see, it doesn't look like it looks like he's kind of cutting back and slowing it down. Obviously,
1st and 10. Now King wants to run it. He's not going to get very far. Falcons bringing the house. King is going to have to get flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to get sacked.
Oh, that's intentional grounding. That's got to be a.
Ball came out. Either way, he didn't get it. He's outside the tackle box, but he didn't get it within 15 yards of the line of scrimmage. No. Hilaire in motion. Blaylock gets it to Hogan. A lot of room to run. Inside Georgia Tech territory. Inside the 30. Down to the 26. LaMiles broke yards on the first play from scrimmage in this half from Bowling Green.
Well, and just no one was covering him. And I don't know whether that was supposed to be.
Blaylock to give to Stewart up the middle. Crashes into the second level. Down to the 14. Another first down. Blaylock will throw. It's Hilaire. Down to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal, Bowling Green. He'll keep it. Trying to get to the edge, and he does. Touchdown, Falcons.
Wow. What a play fake. And Connor Blaylock, not the runner out of the quarterback group, but he made a great read and saw the defensive end crashing down in the corner, and good job of pulling it and getting into the end zone. Second half. Watch number 9, Kennard, down. And then just loss of leverage on the outside by the quarterback Blaylock. I don't think Scott Leffler knows who this guy's going to be after this game. Both quarterbacks are playing well. And helping, but that's got to be the linebackers all day long.
Haynes dropped in the backfield. 3 or 4 Falcon defenders in the backfield, and Darren Andrews was the one who brought him down for a loss. 3rd down and 5. King to throw, pressure on the backside, gets hit. And the pass goes awry. We'll get a flag on this too.
Oh, late flag. Ooh, another free play. You better go up top.
Instead, he gets it back to Blaylock.
Same play. That's like 14. Ate a little humble pie, I think, and came back out. Had a good game.
4th down for Georgia Tech. It'll be Haynes King
Oh,
again, and he loses his footing.
it.
He may have fallen forward just enough. This may end up being the rare measurement in college football these days. On the line here, Mark.
But it looks almost like the ball wasn't snapped correctly.
7 in black. Now he backs out. Blaylock steps up, has a receiver over the middle, hits him for a 1st down. Ibrahim will move the chains. Tech brings just 4. Blaylock is going to run it. Gets hammered at the 24, and that's really close to a 1st down as well.
He gets from his running back and the center. Watch these guys out in front. Just a great job of finding their men.
3rd and long. 3rd and 15 on the last go-round. Blaylock underneath, but no way Allaire's going to make that happen. King with the stop.
Hey, when you need, they're going to have a illegal block downfield by the running back who just kind of took out the linebacker.
Holding, defense number 21.
Ooh, wow.
Carries an automatic 1st down.
Hogan with room to run in the Georgia Tech territory. What kind of a game is this kid having today?
I know. And again, another good play recognition.
Hogan now in the slot. Give to Stewart. Still on his feet. 35, just powers his way, bowls over defender, gets down to the 34. Another 1st down for the Falcons. Blaylock. That's Keith.
Man.
Inside the 20, inside the 10, and out of bounds at the 6. Until they picked up big chunks.
And it's that swap action. And swap by meaning like the wide receiver or running back are coming from the left side of the field.
Stewart trying to get to the end zone and will make it.
Yes, he will. He's going to get in. And
Bowling Green is housing Georgia Tech here on their own field this afternoon. Georgia Tech up on that drive. 86 yards, Mark.
And just poor angles, right? Again, the linebacker position, Paul Moala, you just got to take an angle that allows you to make a play on the running back. And you...
Anaya to make it 31-14, Bowling Green.
You got a lot of teams that are playing some really good football and then some question marks.
And the up and down nature of this team continues, but that's a beautiful pass and catch made by Blaylock.
Beautiful. I mean, that's what Haynes King could do. And he just really, and that's a hard throw to make over top of the linebacker. And we just haven't seen a whole ton of down the field passes.
Oh! Intercepted. Still on his feet, Deshaun Jones. To the 20, and he's going to score.
Oh, man. Well, you know what it looks like when you put a nail in a coffin, Chris?
I think that's what it looked like.
That's what that looked like. And there it is. Cover 2. Really good job. Nothing threatened his flat, so he sunk deeper. And that ball could have been thrown out in way farther in front of, I believe it was Luke Benson. You see Sims, number 8, the safety, is supposed to be over top, and he just short-armed it, and great throw. Here's Leffler getting up and going down.
I think Andrew,
junior out of Akron, Ohio.
46 yards to pay dirt. It is 38-14. King has time here. Flag down on the play. Might be a free play. Blaylock got a foot down. That's a heck of a catch by Blaylock.
I'll tell you who's going to definitely be playing. It's Blaylock.
Look at this catch the previous play to get that foot down.
Good job.
Yeah, what great awareness.
Really good awareness. Had to get himself a nice game. 5 catches, 100 yards.
King to throw.
That throw.
Singleton makes the catch. And then he steps out of bounds. That's another one. Pressure coming up the middle. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage and then dropped.
Bowling Green's coming.
Now they check out of it and bring just 4. Haynes King's going to have to run it. No, he checks it underneath. The beautiful job by Haynes. Sidesteps a couple of tacklers. Picks up the first down. That was a nice job by Haynes King as well. Looked like he was going to run it.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about Avery Boyd this game, the wide receiver. Big wide receiver, physical guy. They wanted to get him involved more.
Rutherford. Great in space. That's
there it
why.
is. Well, all right. There he goes.
King looking to throw. The back of the end zone. Blaylock couldn't come down with it. Is there any doubt that guy was going to get the ball? Stewart got it, but Georgia Tech's defense rose to the occasion and stopped him in his tracks.
Just that interior push, and really good job by Scott.
Dominick Blaylock back to return this kick from his 22. Makes the first man miss. He gets run out of bounds at the 37.
Well,
who knows? Either way, it's going to cost Georgia Tech some yards.
very interesting to know how they even saw that on replay if we can't see it.
King's going to use his legs, and he gets drilled at the 35. That'll bring flags out from everybody. Here it is. Oh.
Yep. Lucky that Haynes King is all right.
He is. First and 16 in white. Second down and 10. King to throw. Falcons bring just 4. Blaylock again. Still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 32. Some late pressure. There he is again. Out of bounds inside the 20. This is just easy pitch and catch right now. King to throw. Underneath to Cooley. Deflected in the air. Intercepted.
What a
George Oladokin.
Here it is. Once, twice.
Cooley to Anders to Oladokin.
There it is. Man.
Blaylock stopped inside the 5. Late flag, though. Fresh set of downs. And they're out from beneath the shadow of their own goalpost. Stewart spins away from the defender. He is just so tough to bring down. Still on his feet.
There he goes.
Out to the 37. What a run by Stewart.
Watch the feet and the leg drop. Just keep moving. Keep moving. Let's get those legs. Keep on moving. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Tech brings delayed pressure. Got it to Osborne. Stewart. It is just so hard to bring him down. Look at him carrying 3 Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Stewart's approaching his career high.
He's at 138 right now.
Career high of 170.
He's going to lose a couple on this one. Second down and 12 coming out of the timeout. Blaylock. Osborne. First down and more. Finally brought down at the 30. That time Stewart met in the hole and driven back. Paul Moala
on this Georgia Tech defense. And here he goes again with a little shiftiness, breaking another tackle, trying to get to the edge. Well, they call him Bully. I'll call him Scary Terry because he brings fear. Look for him to have 30 carries in that game against Virginia Tech.
They've had a hard time stopping the run too, the Hokies have.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, Hammond a couple of games ago, Pitt coaching staff said, we got to get this guy the ball more. That's it. Enough playing around. Trying to get it to Hilaire on 4th down. Incomplete. So Georgia Tech will take over. Where the team came out in the Ghost uniforms. Thought they could build off that win last week at Wake Forest. Just hasn't come to fruition today. I have a feeling that Chase Davis's name is going to be brought up in those meetings.
I would think so.
Complete over the middle again to Rutherford, Malik Rutherford. Because what matters to them is the MAC.
Yes.
They're going to play Michigan out of the MAC, and you expect to get hammered by Michigan, and you expect to get hammered, or at least get beat by Georgia Tech on the road. But the MAC is what matters. Now you come in here, and it's like you steal a win here. King picks up good yardage before sliding down.
How can we get our quarterbacks back healthy? Well, Blaylock answered that question. Can we perform an entire game without having some costly penalties or turnovers? Yeah, I think that's been answered. You can do it. And sometimes it's just that belief of you come out here, travel down to Atlanta, and okay, this is what we saw in August, and the team starts believing.
Underneath. Good to see Dante Smith back in action.
You don't really get much more lopsided. Like if you're playing a service academy that runs the ball every down, that's when you see a 41 to 15 time of possession. It's just been wild.
Yeah, their first 2 touchdowns. That's another score for the Jackets. That's Abdul Jannah, and that's 2 weeks in a row. The big receiver has gone up to bring down a touchdown catch this mark. You've got the little receivers, the speed guys that have been contributing. You've got Blaylock picking it up today, and now you got Jannah with his second touchdown in as many weeks.
You want to build. No one's feeling good right now on that Georgia Tech sideline. 7 days from now can be a completely different feeling on this Georgia Tech sideline.
That is a good point. What a performance it was as our 2 coaches embrace. Final seconds tick off the clock. And it has gone final.